Hello and welcome to the final match of the night. First match was at like 7:30 or something, and now it's what is it like 7 o'clock um, at night, and this will be the final match. The Lancers have made it all the way to the championship, and so has the Unity Eagles. So I believe Unity won the coin toss, so they will be serving first. They flipped around the court for us so that we'd have a bigger. It just looks bigger. It's the same size, but it's a quote-unquote bigger court. It's a full-sized one, I guess. They're all full-sized. It's not. They said it's a bigger court and it's a full-size court, but it's the same size. It's just in a different direction, and we don't have a court adjacent to it, so that's all they mean by it. Let's see. I'm not sure how many games Unity has won, but they've had to have won a lot to be here. We've lost one match and three sets the whole entire day. So that's really good. I'm not sure about Unity, but I'm sure they did really good, if not better. And here we go. Best of 3 sets takes this whole entire tournament. That's lasted for, it's going to be over 12 hours by the end of this. So this should be fun. So Unity Eagles did beat the St. Croix South Saints, which is a mouthful. I know we played St. Croix Central Panthers earlier, so Unity beat St. Croix South Saints. Oof, I'm so glad I don't have to say that. But yeah, so now we're playing Unity, so this should be interesting. Serving to start off this set in this match is Claude. Claude serve is over and in. 1-0. Unity leads. Claude will serve yet again for Unity. Claude serve again over, this time received by Kazemba. Set from Shambek, spike from Oster. Over the block and tipped, but it does go out. So score now tied at 1. The tip was, I don't have a 31. Oh, it's 21. Okay. Called on Johnson was the tip. Shambek serve is over. Set from Claude. Spike back row from Johnson will go into the net. And Lancers lead 2-1. Shambek will continue to serve for the Lancers. Shambek serve is over. Received by the libero Reed. Up from Claude. And spike from Schmitz. Received by Kazemba up from Shambek. Spike from Shambek over the block. That'll go to the back to Johnson. And four hits called. Oh, probably a lift called on Schmitz. That makes sense. Okay, 3-1. Lancers lead by 2. Shambek serve it again for the Lancers. Shambek serve is over. Received by Johnson up from Claude. And the spike from Horgan will go down. 3-2. Lancers now lead by 1. Bader to serve for Unity. Bader serve is over and out. Sorry. Score tied at 3. Bader will serve yet again for the Eagles. Bader serve is over, received by Kazemba, set from Shambek, spike from Oster. Nice up there from Claude. Set from Schmitz and spike over from Horgan. Received by Kazemba up from Shambek, spike from Oster. Through the block, nice up there from Reed. Set from Claude. And spike from Johnson will go into the net. 4-3, Lancers now lead by 1. Nelner to serve for the Lancers. Nauman in for Kazemba. Sharonbeck, Nelner serves over. Set from Claude, spike from Johnson off the net, received by Sharonbeck. Set from Sharonbeck, spike from Nauman. Up from Claude, set from Schmitz, and spike from Johnson. It gets blocked, and down it goes. 5-3. Lancers now lead by 2. Nelner to serve for the Lancers. Nelner serve over. Received by, I don't remember her name. Set from now and put it to the back row by Oster. Attempted save by Bader. Fails and it falls to the floor. 6-3. Lancers now lead by 3. Nelner to serve yet again for the Lancers. Nelner's serve just goes over. Miscommunication there between Schmitz and Bader. Results in another Lancers point. 7-3. Lancers lead by 4. And timeout. Unity. Both of these teams probably have about 9 matches under their belts by the end, by now. So quite a few in sets. At minimum, that's 18. Maximum, that's 27 by now. So that is a ridiculous amount of playing, and they're still at it. So really good job, both sides, for still being this active and being able to maintain this. Down their service to go over, received by Reed, up from Claude, and the spike from Johnson goes off the block, received by Nelner, up from Schambeck, tipped over. Oster just misses her tip, and they did not call them in the net. Kazumba in for Nelner, 7-4. Lancers now lead by 3. Reed to serve for Unity. Reed serves over, received by Kazumba, set by Schambeck, spike from Nauman. That'll go down. 8-4. Lancers now lead by 4. And Oster will begin serving for the Lancers. Oster serve is over. Saved there by Reed, up from Claude. And the spike from Horgan goes out. 9-4. Lancers now lead by 5. Oster to serve yet again for the Lancers. Oster serve comes up short. Misses her jump serve there. 9-5. Lancers now lead by 4. Horgan to serve for Unity. Horgan serve again over, this time received by Schambeck. Set from Schambeck and spike from Kazumba. Received there by Johnson, up from Reed. Spike from Johnson over the block, received by Kazumba. Set from Schambeck. Spike back row from Kazumba will go over the block. This time received by Bader, up from Claude. And put over by Smith. Let it go too far. 10-5. Lancers now lead by 5. Mitchell will come in for Horgan. Schambeck to serve for the Lancers. Schaller in for Kazumba. Schambeck's serve is over. Received by Reed. Set from Claude. Spike from Smith over the block. And down. Kazumba unable to get there in time. 10-6. Lancers now lead by 4. Johnson to serve for the Eagles. Johnson serve is over. Received by Oster. Set by Schambeck. Spike from Nauman. Nice up there from Mitchell. Spike from Bader gets blocked. Spike from Bader again. Just over. Oster not ready for that one. 10-7. Lancers now lead by 3. Johnson will serve it again for Unity. Johnson serve is over. Received by Schaller. Set from Schambeck. Spike from Schambeck over the block. And a hit back line. 11-7. Lancers now lead by 4. Nelner in for Nauman. Kazumba to serve for the Lancers. Kazemba's serve is over. Set from Claude. Spike from Bader goes into the net. 12-7. Lancers now lead by 5. Kazemba to serve yet again for the Lancers. Kazemba serve again over. Up from Johnson. Set from Smith. Spike from Bader goes to Oster. Set from Schambeck. Spike from Nelner. That'll go to Mitchell. Spike from Bader goes off the net and down. 12-8. Lancers now lead by 4. Schmitz will come in for Reed. And Heelig will come in for Smith. Also, there's a Smith and a Schmitz. Sound pretty similar. They are different people. Heelig serve is over. See by Nelner up from Schaller. Spike from Oster comes up short. 12-9. Lancers now lead by 3. Heelig to serve yet again for Unity. Heelig serve is over. Received by Nelner. Set from Schambeck. Spike from Schambeck. That'll go over and hit back line. Miscommunication between Heelig and Johnson. 13-9. Lancers now lead by 4. Smith comes in for Heelig. And Reed will come in. Oh, I missed who came in for her, though. I mean, who came out for her. Kazemba in for Schaller. Kazemba to serve. Kazemba's serve is over. Received by Johnson, set from Claude, tipped over by Bader. Received by Oster, up from Schambeck, over from Schambeck. Received by Reed, set from Claude. Spike from, tipped over by Bader, not quite over actually. 14-9, Lancers now lead by 5. Kazemba will continue to serve for the Lancers. Kazemba serve, misses low. 14-10, Lancers lead by 4. Claude to serve for Unity. And Horgan will come in for Mitchell. Claude serve is over and out. 15-10. Lancers now lead by 5. Schambeck to serve for the Lancers. Schambeck serve is over. Received by Bader. Set from Claude. And spike from Schmitz does not go over. 16-10. Lancers now lead by 6. Schambeck will continue to serve for the Lancers. Schambeck serve is over again. Received by Bader. Set from Claude. Spike from Bader. Gotta go off Kazemba and onto the floor. Mistimed her bump. 16-11. Lancers now leading by 5. Bader to serve for Unity. Bader serves over. Received by Kazemba up from Oster and spike from Kazemba back row. That'll go to Reed. Set from Claude. Spike from Johnson over the block and out. No tip called. 17-11. Lancers now lead by 6. Nelner will begin to serve for the Lancers. Nauman will come in for Kazemba. Nelner serve is over. Received by... Oh, I don't remember her name. Spike from Horgan goes down, though. Bader. That's the one I forgot. Reed to serve. Smith in for Schmitz. 17-12. Lancers lead by 5. Reed serve is over. Miscommunication between both Kazembas. 17-13. Lancers now lead by 4. Reed to serve yet again for Unity. Reed serve just over. Received by Kazemba. Block. Schambeck didn't even go up for that one. I'm not entirely sure what was happening there. 17-14. Lancers now now leading by 3. Sorry. Reed to serve yet again for Unity. Reed serve again. Received by Kazemba up from Schambeck. Spike from Nauman. Nice up there from Bader. Tipped over. Received by Oster. Set from Schambeck. Spike from Oster. Off the block. Received by Kazemba. Set from Schambeck. Spike from Schambeck. Blocked again, and that'll go down. 17-15. Lancers now leading by 2. Reed will continue to serve for Unity. Reed serve just over, received by Kazemba, set by Shambek, tipped over by Oster, that'll go back row, saved by Bader, set from Claude, and spike from Smith. Will go off Kazemba and out. 17-16, timeout Lancers. Lancers lead by 1. Reed to serve yet again for Unity. Her serve is over, received by Kazemba, set from Shambek. Spike set over from now. 2 hits called on Shambek, sorry. Score now tied at 17. Reed continuing to serve for Unity. Game just got close. Reed serve again over and in. Kazemba let that go. 18-17. Lancers now down by 1. Reed still serving. I think this is her 8th serve in a row. This will be her 9th, actually, I believe. Reed serve again over. This time received by Kazemba. Set by Shambek. Spike from Nauman. Back row to Bader. Spike from Johnson will go down off Kazemba. 19-17. Lancers now down by 2. Reed to serve yet again for Unity. Reed serve again over, received by Kazemba, set from Shambek and over. Nice play there by Shambek. Lancers needed that, 19-18. Lancers now down by 1. Oster will begin serving for the Lancers. Oster serve is over, received by Reed, set by Claude. Spike from Smith, off the block and down it goes. 20-18, Lancers now down by 2. Horgan to serve for Unity. Serve is over, received by Shambek. Set from Shambek, spike from Nauman, received by Claude, up from Smith, and spike from Johnson. That won't go over, and 2 hits called anyway on Smith. 20-19, Lancers now lead by 1. Shambek to serve for the Lancers, Schaller in for Kazemba. Mitchell will come in for Horgan. And I'm not sure what they're going to discuss here. Oh, turn off flash on camera. Shambek serves over, received by Reed, set from Claude. And spike from Johnson goes too far. (20-20). Nobody even went up for that block. I'm not sure how it was tipped, but 21-19. Lancers now down by 2. Johnson to serve. Johnson serve is over. Received by Kazemba. Set from Shambek. Tip spike from Nauman. Nice up there and over from Smith. 2 hits called on Smith. It's the second time that's been called on Smith, and it didn't look like one either time, but Nelner in for Nauman. Kazemba to serve. 21-20. Lancers down by 1. Kazemba's serve is over. Set from Claude. Spike from Bader. Will go off the block and down. 22-20. Lancers down by 2. Schmitz and Heelig will come in for Reed and Smith. Heelig to serve for Unity. Heelig serve is over. Received by Kazemba. Set by Shambek and spike from Shambek over the block. Diving save made put over by Bader. 23-20, timeout Lancers. Lancers down by 3. Serve is over. Received by Oster. Set from Schambeck. Spike from Schambeck outside. That'll go off. The tip from Johnson and out. Smith will come in for Helig. 23-21. Lancers down by 2. And Reed will also come in for somebody. I didn't see who. Kazumba in for Schaller. Kazumba to serve. Lancers down by 2. Kazumba serve is over. Received by, I can't see. Spike from Claude. Up from Schambeck. Spike from Oster. That'll go back row. Set from Claude. Spike from Schmitz will go down off the block. 24-21. Lancers need 3 points to tie here. Horgan in for Mitchell, sorry. Claude to serve. Claude serve is just over. Received by Schambeck. Set by Schambeck and spike from Schambeck. Nice up from Claude. Set from Schmitz. And spike from Horgan will go to Kazumba. Set by Schambeck. Spike from Oster. Nice save there by Reed. Up and over from Claude. Block from Nelner. And it does go out. 25-21. Unity pulls out the win of the first set. Lancers were up by 8 at some point and then lost it once they got to 18. I'll be back in about 3 minutes for the second set. And I'm back for the second and possibly final set of the night, as well as the match. Unity won the last set 25-21 after Lancers were up by 8. Being up 18-10, ended up losing 25-21. Lancers hoping to take this one to send it into 3 sets. Unity hoping to finish off the night. Schambeck will begin serving for this set. Schambeck's serve is over. Received by Johnson, up from Schmitz and over from Bader. Put over by Nelner, and down it goes. 1-0, Lancers lead. Schambeck will serve it again for the Lancers. Schambeck serve again over. Received by Johnson and set from Claude. I forgot who spiked it already. It's been a long day. Score now tied at 1. Claude to serve for Unity. Claude serve is over. Received by Kazemba. And into the bleachers. 2-1. Unity leads by 1. Claude to serve it again for Unity. Claude serve is over. Received by Kazemba. Set by Schambeck and spike from Oster. That'll go back row to Johnson. Set from Claude. And spike from Bader will go into the block. Set from Claude. Spike from Mitchell. Saved by Schambeck. Schambeck's in the net. Spike from Horgan, not Mitchell, sorry. 3-1. Lancers down by 2. Claude still serving. Claude serve again over. This time received by Kazemba. Set from Schambeck. Spike from Schambeck. It's blocked. Saved by Kazemba. Up from Schambeck and over from Kazemba. Received by Reed. Set from Claude. Spike from Bader. Set from Schambeck. Spike from Oster off the block. Saved by Kazemba. Up from Schambeck. Spike from Oster. Tipped over by Oster this time. And down it goes. Nice play by Oster. 3-2. Lancers down by 1. Nelner to serve for the Lancers. Nauman in for Kazemba. Nelner's serve is over and just out. 4-2. Lancers down by 2. Kazemba in for Nelner. Bader to serve. Bader serve goes into the net. 4-3. Lancers now down by 1. Oster will begin serving for the Lancers. Oster serve is over. Received by Reed. Set by Claude. And spike from Schmitz gets blocked. Saved by Reed. And put over from Johnson. Set from Schambeck. Put over by Nauman. Received by Reed. Up from Bader. And over from Claude. Received by Kazemba. Up from Schambeck. Spike from Kazemba. That'll go back row to Reed. Set from Claude. Spike from Johnson. Off the block. Nobody there to get that. 5-3. Lancers now lead by 2. Smith in for Schmitz. Reed to serve. Reed serve is over. Received by Schambeck. Up from Kazemba and over from Kazemba. Received by Reed. Set from Claude. Spike from Horgan. Will go down. 6-3. Lancers now down by 3. Reed to serve yet again for Unity. Reed serve over. Received by Schambeck. Schambeck unable to get there in time. And you can tell the Lancers are out of it. They have nothing. Well, not nothing left, but they have hardly anything left. They're so tired. 7-3. Lancers down by 4. Reed serves over to Schambeck, set by Schambeck, spike from Nauman. That'll go off Claude. Spike from Johnson gets blocked, and down it goes. Block from Nauman. 7-4. Lancers now down by 3. Schaller in for Kazemba. Schambeck to serve for the Lancers. Schambeck's serve is over. Set from Claude. Spike from Smith gets blocked, and down it goes. 2 in a row for Nauman. 7-5. Lancers now down by 2. Nelner to serve. Schambeck to serve for the Lancers. Oh. Schambeck's serve is over. Set from Claude. Spike from Johnson goes through the block and down. 8-5. Lancers now down by 3. Horgan to serve for the Eagles. Horgan serve is over. Received by Kazemba. Set from Schambeck and spike from Schambeck. Through the block. Saved by Bader and put over by Johnson. Received by Oster. Set from Schambeck. Spike from Nauman. Tipped. Received by Kazemba. Set by Schambeck. Spike from Schambeck. This time received by Horgan. Spike from Johnson off the block. Received by Oster. Set by Schambeck. Spike from Schambeck outside. This time we'll go to Reed. Set from Claude. Spike from Smith. Through the block off Kazemba and down. 9-5. Lancers now down by 4. Horgan will serve yet again for Unity. Horgan serve does not make it over. 9-6. Lancers now down by 3. Nelner in for Nauman. Kazemba to serve. And Mitchell in for Horgan. Kazemba serve is over. Received by Reed. Set by Claude. Spike from Johnson goes off Schambeck onto the floor. 10-6. Lancers down by 4. Johnson to serve for Unity. Johnson serve is over. Received by Schaller. Set from Schambeck. Spike from Nelner gets blocked. 11-6. Lancers now down by 5. Johnson to serve it again for Unity. Lancers appear to be sleepwalking on the court. Received by Nelner. Put over by Schambeck. Received by Reed. Set from Claude. Spike from Smith. Saved by Kazemba, and out it goes. 12-6. Lancers now down by 6. Johnson to serve yet again for Unity. Johnson serves over. Received by 2 hits called on Schambeck. Lift called on Schambeck. 13-6. Lancers down by 7. Johnson to serve yet again for Unity. Her serve is over and out. 13-7. Lancers down by 6. Kazemba in for Schaller. Kazemba to serve for the Lancers. Kazemba serve is over. Set from Claude. Spike from Bader will go down off Schambeck. 14-7. Lancers down by 7. Healig and somebody else will come in for Reed and Smith. Service over. Received by Kazemba. Set by Schambeck. Spike from Oster. Through the block. Saved there by Healig. Tipped over by Schmitz. I believe that was a carry. A lift. Oh my goodness, it's late. Set by Schambeck. Spike from Oster will go off Johnson and out. 14-8. Lancers now down by 6. Reed will come in. Clay Schambeck to serve for the Lancers. Schambeck serves over off Reed. Saved by Claude and put over by Bader. Received by Kazemba. Set by Schambeck. Tipped over by Oster. Blocked. Saved by Kazemba. Up from Schambeck. Spike from Oster. Through the block and down. 14-9. Lancers down by 5. Schambeck to serve yet again for the Lancers. Unity starting to look a little bit tired. Schambeck serve is over. Reed to save it. but Bader unable to put that over. 14-10. Lancers now within 4. Schambeck to serve for the Lancers. Schambeck serve over off Reed. Save somehow by Claude. Into the ceiling and out. 14-11. Lancers now within 3. Timeout. Eagles. Schambeck serve is over. Off Reed. Set by Claude. And put over by Johnson. Received by Kazemba. Set by Schambeck. Spike from Oster. Down that goes! And there you saw energy from the Lancers. Something you haven't seen in probably the last 3 matches. 14-12. Lancers now down by 2. Schambeck to serve. Schambeck serve comes up short. 15-12. Lancers now down by 3. Horgan in for Mitchell. Claude to serve for Unity. Claude serves over. Received by Kazemba, up by Schambeck. Spike from Oster. Nice up from Reed. Set from Claude. And spike from Schmitz. So to go back row and just in. Kazemba let it go. 16-12. Lancers now down by 4. Claude will serve yet again for Unity. Claude serve just over. Received by Schambeck. Set by Schambeck. Spike from Nelner over the block. Saved there by Johnson up from Horgan. Saved by Kazemba up from Schambeck and spike from Nelner. Gotta go to the back row. Set from Claude. Spike from Horgan. Off Kazemba and Schambeck unable to play that off the net. 17-12. Lance is down by 5. Claude still serving for Unity. Claude serve is over. Received by Kazemba up from Schambeck. Spike from Nelner will go off the block. Saved by Reed. Set from Claude. And spike from Schmitz gets blocked, but out it goes. 18-12. Lancers now down by 6. Claude still serving. Timeout Lancers. (18-12) is the score. Lancers down by 6. Claude still serving for Unity. Claude serve is over. Received by Kazemba up from Oster and put over by Schambeck. Saved by Schmitz up from Claude. And a spike from Bader goes down. 19-12. Lancers down by 8. Claude to serve yet again for Unity. Claude serve is over and out. 19-13. Lancers now lead by 6. Nauman in for Kazemba. Nelner to serve for the Lancers. Lancers seem to be just sluggishly walking around the court. They're so tired. Spike from Bader gets blocked. Set from Reed. Spike from Schmitz gets set from Oster. Received by Schambeck. Spike from Oster. Saved by Reed. And Schmitz is unable to put that over. 19-14. Lancers now lead by down by 5. Now under the serve for the Lancers. Nelner serve is over. Received by Johnson up from Claude. Spike from Bader will go down. Sorry, not Bader. Horgan will go down off the block. 20-14. Lancers now down by 6. Bader to serve for Unity. Bader serve is over. Received by Kazemba. Set by Schambeck. Tipped over by Nauman. Set from Claude. Set from Schmitz. And spike from Johnson will go down, I believe. No, it won't. It went on their side. Okay. 20-15. Lancers lead down by 5. Oster to serve for the Lancers. Oster serve is over. Received by Reed. Set by Schultz. Not Schultz. Set by Claude. I don't know how I said. I don't know where Schultz came from. 21-15. Lancers down by 6. Reed to serve for Unity. Reed serves over. Off Schambeck. Tip over from Nauman off the block. Set from Claude. Set from Horgan. Spike from Johnson is blocked and down it goes. 21-16. Lancers now within 5. Schambeck to serve for the Lancers. Schaller in for Kazemba. Schambeck serve is over. Received by Bader. Spike from Smith goes down off Kazemba. 22-16. Lancers now down by 6. Horgan to serve for Unity. Horgan serve is over. Received by Kazemba. Set from Schambeck. Spike from Schaller. That'll go to the back row to Bader. Set from Claude. Spike from Johnson off the block and down. 23-16. Lancers now down by 7. And Horgan to serve for Unity. Horgan serve is over. Received by Kazemba. Set by Schambeck. Spike from Schambeck. Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure there's a tip there, but I guess not. 24-16. Lancers down by 8. Serve is over and out. 24-17. Lancers now down by 7. Mitchell will come in for Horgan. Kazemba to serve for the Lancers. Nelner in for Nelner in for Nauman. Kazemba serve is in. Received by Reed. Set from Claude. Spike from Johnson. I would say that's off the net, but they call it off the block. Saved by Schaller. Up from Nelner. Spike from Schambeck. Goes to Bader. Tipped over by Claude. Received by Schambeck. Set by Schambeck. Spike from Schambeck off the block. Saved by Nelner. Up from Schambeck. Spike from Schambeck. That'll go to the back row to Bader. Tipped by Claude. Spike from Smith will go down. And Unity takes the tournament. Not Schambeck. Oh my goodness. Okay. Lancers appear to be sleeping on their feet at this point. Lancers do take second in the tournament. I believe they do get a second place trophy. Congratulations to Unity for making it this far and then winning the tournament. They came in first. Thank you all for watching. It's been a very, very long day. So thank you all to all of those of you who have stayed the whole day. And to those of you who haven't, thanks for coming and watching some of them. I believe the next game we will have is Tuesday, which is senior night. I will not actually be commentating that game. I will be in the stands for the first time in 4 years. So I believe one of the profs from Immanuel will be commentating that game. I wanted to take senior night off to be in the stands since I've not been in the stands since the first game of freshman year. But I will be doing all the away games after that day. So have a good night and see you Tuesday.